Hello everyone, it's me again. Today we're going to be looking at an anticipated nendoroid, going down the nostalgia train as Goodsmile company seems to have been doing recently, with an anime that's that came out long time ago, like back in my college years, early college years. It's an anime by Clamp, and it's none other than Chobits. This is Nendoroid 2053. Like I said, Chi from Chobits. Now there was a little bit of gripe in the community about this Nendoroid, which is understandable. They kind of just gave her like this random like white dress. And I don't know if it made like an appearance in the manga. I don't think it was really, or I don't remember it from the anime itself. But if you can see, it's like right there. Yeah, I really was like, and I remember back in the day that ugly brown school uniform dress that she used to wear. And I was like, you know what? I would have like preferred that over this. But anyway, we got a Chi Nendoroid, so I can't really complain that much. I mean, especially since I'm probably going to just a sitting pose in pajamas, so I'm probably going to pose her like that. Anyways, looking at the box, it just has like a little like diamond designs or diamond style. It's not really diamonds. It's kind of like a glitter shape to it. And then of course the top and the bottom is just plain white. It's your standard Nendoroid size nowadays, and you do have the Kodansha logo right there. Anyways, I'm super excited about this one. You actually have the Chobits logo right there. So we're gonna open her and see what she looks like inside the box. Okay, so inside the box, here's inside the box, and you have the main Nendoroid itself. You also have the two alternate faceplates, kind of like a expression, like a happy expression, because her standard I just think is her O face, or just like her open mouth. It makes it sound like a bad thing or a naughty thing, but it's really just like her standard face with her mouth open. This one is the smile version, and then this is like her closed eye, like almost like a sleepy. She comes with a book. Now, the special edition, there was a pre-order bonus with Tokyo Otaku Mode where she came with another book, but I decided it wasn't worth it, just for the simple fact it's really expensive. Shipping from, I mean, this Nendoroid was not a cheap Nendoroid anyway. I think it was like $60, like almost $60 retail. And it was an exclusive. So it wasn't cheap to begin with, but you could either get it on Goodsmile websites or Tokyo Otaku Mode, I believe. And I think the Clamp official website if you were buying out of Japan, or if you had to proxy it. But anyway, I didn't think it was worth going through all that trouble, and so I just got the standard edition. She also has panties to put on her head, which I have one other Nendoroid from Railgun that has panties that go over her head, so I may actually pose them together just to be funny. With that, but I'd have to find her box because I don't have her currently. I have her currently posed in like an action shot. Anyways, and then of course she comes with her pajamas, with the pillow that she sits on, which I think is really cute. But I'm curious to see if you can pose her without having to pose to use the base. Now, looking at it, I do see that the base on the inside comes with a couple more hands, I think, or arms. Let's pull this out real quick. So yes, it comes with a couple more arms and hands. Now let me look at it closely. I think the arms aren't separated. I could be wrong, but I think the arms aren't separated, but they are separated at the hands. So at least if they're not separated at the arms, or halfway through the arms, it's aesthetically, it's not going to look as bad. But you do not have any kind of division on here, and I don't even think that this piece comes off. But yeah, let's go ahead and open her, and I'm going to put her in a couple poses. All right, and here she is in her first pose. Word to the wise, she looks really cute. The hair is so massive. I didn't realize how massive the hair was until I went to go put her on her base. I absolutely love like the detail on her ears because it's like a gloss. It's like a gloss finish on it, so it looks really cool. The book was hard for me to get into the hand because it seems like the hole wasn't either the hole for the book wasn't big enough, or there was a manufacturing issue with the hand, because I think there might be a little extra plastic on it, because the book started, like the paint on the book started coming off a little bit around the circle. So yeah, it took a little bit of elbow grease with that. Another thing, when you are posing her or switching her stuff around, these pigtails come out. So you can take them out. I would suggest taking them out before you like maneuver her. The ears, her little ear things do come with the front of the hairpiece. So you can like take it and try to push it this way, because at first when I was opening them, it was so close I didn't know if they were on the back or they were on the front, but they're on the front. Another thing, if you're going to pose her like standing like this, you almost need to take her hair off, put the body on the stand, and then put her hair back on. With how long her hair is, like moving and jerking around may actually damage like the bottom parts of the hair. And so to avoid that, I would just suggest maybe doing that before you pose her. She is really cute, but she definitely is one of those that you kind of don't want to like continually reposing her over and over again. And the hair does get in the way of you putting the arms in and out or securing the arms. Like I see the arms like not really secure right there, because I did try to do another hand where it was like crossed over to see if I could get it to touch the other side of the book, because I thought that would be cute. But there is no hand that kind of mimics this, and the hand just kind of like goes straight out. So yeah. Anyways, this was a simple pose and it took me forever. So let's go ahead and I think I'm going to do the hand holding pose like this. But I am going to put her panties on her head. Maybe I'll wait until the sleeping one to do the panties on the head. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. But anyways, I'm going to do that pose next. So I'll be right back. Now, surprisingly enough, this one did not take me as long to do. But yeah, it's cute, it's simple, and the hands actually work very well for this. I think that's probably why. The hands go in and like they're flat on certain sides to kind of push it inward. I know I've had grasping hands like this before with nendoroids, and sometimes they're really difficult to get. Without it looking weird or just being a little difficult, but this was actually like easy, especially since I had such a hard time with the book. Even though I think the book is actually like I actually really like her holding the book. Actually, I think it's really cute, but this one's really cute too. I don't know, this is just a really good standard pose. I mean, even if, because I've thought about it before, like even if I get another body to put Chi on, you could easily use this for just another cute nendoroid pose if you had another head and another body. But I really think this is cute. And of course, I really do like the smiling expression it does. Like, it makes you kind of smile as well, even though I feel like the standard face is is like the Chi that we normally see. We see her make this facial expression every once in a while with Hideki. I believe it's Hideki is the main protagonist from Chobits. Anyways, we're going to do the pillow one, and I am going to see if it'll stand on its own, but I am kind of hesitant to do it, so I might put the box behind it just in case, just because I know that the hair is going to be super heavy. But I have a thing for nendoroids that sit on their own and by themselves without a base. So yeah, we're going to try it out, and if not, I may end up putting her in like actually using this body for right now. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, so here she is in her final pose, and it is really, really cute, but word to the wise, you have to kind of balance her. And she's it's very, like, if you can see, she wobbles real easy. Like at first she kept on falling backwards, and I had to basically like readjust her pigtails. But I don't know, I guess it's just because they wanted it to look fluffy, but I feel like they should have, and like you can even tell, like I'm like barely moving the thing, and it's wobbling. So I may or may not put her in this pose. It makes me kind of nervous. But yeah, it's super duper cute. But like I said, it kind of scares me, especially since you don't, and I realize this, there is no back hole in her body, in this body. So you can't connect it to the stand even if you wanted to, which is just wild to me. Like I would think that they would have like a connector peg maybe underneath the pillow to connect it to the base. That way it gives it more stability, or at least make the bottom of the pillow flat. But the bottom of the pillow is actually kind of like off. So like it makes it very unstable. I would suggest, and I may try this, I may actually like try it for a bit and like put some sticky tack underneath the pillow to kind of keep it steady, because I think that's what makes it, I mean, you still have to balance her, but I feel like that's what makes it more likely to fall over or tumble over. I mean, especially if you have her like to the middle or an edge of a display, or like, I know some people like to display their nendoroids next to their manga, and if they had that like next to their manga, it's going to be like on a bookshelf next to their manga, that's going to be closer to the edge. So if you know you get a manga out, or you lightly knock into something, it's liable to tumble over. But that's why I would say I'd use some sticky tack if you're wanting to pose it in this pose. But with that saying, that is one of my only gripes. I think I have like a little paint chip on the top shoulder of her, but there's really too much going on for me to nitpick. I absolutely adore. And then there's a visible seam line over here somewhere. But I absolutely adore the ears. I think they did a really good job for what it was. The only gripes I have really are the stability of this pose and the default dress. Like, I really feel like they should have done something more iconic for Chi. Maybe because I think Chi is supposed to be the rebooted version of Elda. Like, maybe if they had her dress, her pink and white dress, or, I mean, it didn't even have to be that elaborate. Like, maybe, like even like I said, the brown school dress that she wore during the first part of the anime, that would have been, I feel like that would have been more iconic. But other than that, I think she's really cute. And I mean, if you're a fan of Chobits, she's a definite pickup, like a definite pickup. It's just great. I just really hope after opening this, I kind of want them to make a Freya, or I forgot, is it Yuzuki? I think it's Yuzuki, the blue-headed maid with the braided blue twin tails. She would be really cute as well. But Freya, I think, would be really cool, especially with her outfit and stuff. And you could probably switch faceplates out between her and Chi. But I doubt that we'll get another one. But I guess that's it for now. I guess y'all let me know what clamp property would you like to see Nendoroids made of next. I know they have Tsubasa Chronicles coming out. Now, actually, like, Sakura wasn't that impressive to me. I ended up pre-ordering Shaoran. I think his was a little bit better, and then plus he came with a Makona. And y'all know from if you watched my previous Yuko figure unboxing, my biggest gripe, even though she has no standing pose, she only sits, my biggest gripe was no black Makona. I just love the Makonas, so I may actually get the white one and then like get like a second white one just to paint it black, because I absolutely adore the Makonas. I'd also like to see like a Magic Knight Rare. They did a Figma. They did Figmas of them several years ago, but I would like to see them in Nendoroid form. Maybe in their because they did the regular form for the Figmas. I think the transformed version for the Nendoroids would be really cool. And they did do, I don't know if they did Motoroids, but they were like model kits for the for their mechas, which was really cool. But I ended up not getting one just because I'm really finicky with anything that comes with stickers. So I'd probably have to watch a review and see if there were any stickers first, because that's what made me go away from the Motoroid Gurren Lagann. Like I opened it and saw that there was stickers, and I was like, nope, can't do it. Anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to think of any other clamp. The X would be really cool, but I don't feel like X had as much following as some of their other works. But yeah, I would love a Magic Knight Rare, just because that was probably the second anime I ever watched after Sailor Moon. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Later.